warm-up question here. Let's work through it together. It says that the length of a rectangle is 3 centimeters less than 4 times the width. But did they ever tell us what the width was? No. So I'm going to go ahead and just mark my width, which we usually say are the ends, as W. And they said the length, which is what we would normally label these two pieces, is 3 centimeters less than 4 times the width. How do I write 4 times the width?
4x.
4W, yeah, or 4x. Okay? And 3 centimeters less. Less means what? Minus. And if the top is 4W minus 3, what's the bottom?
4x.
Could you do 3 minus 4?
So 3 less means take away 3. So those are all the same. All right? Now I need to go back and combine all my like terms, because how do I find the perimeter of something? You add everything up, right? So I have 4W here and 4W here, which would be 8W, and then I've got another W down here and one more. So I would have 10W minus 6, good, is equal to what? 54, good. Okay. All right, so now I need to solve. So what am I going to do?
Plus 6.
So what is 54 plus 6? Good. So 60 is equal to 10W, then what should we do?
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2. So what is the width? 6. Good. But they asked us to find the what? The length. So what do I need to do with that W? Don't put that in there. You're going to spill it and make a mess.
Can
You're
we
not supposed
spill
to
it?
be using anything without
Like, add the W, put the 6 as W.
Yeah.
Take the 6 and go put it in to the length. So I would have 4, but instead of W, what do I replace W with? 6, good. Minus 3. So what is 4 times 6? 24, and 24 minus 3 would be 21. So the length would be 21 centimeters.
What?
Oh, we have another test on it.
We haven't taken the test yet. We've only taken a quiz.
When are we taking
Probably yes, Thursday.
Are we going to review?
We are going to review. Okay. Number 2 says in a triangle, the longest side is 4 inches longer than twice the shortest side, and then we have a third side that is 3 inches less than twice the shortest side. So remember, we've already done a couple like this. Just go in and label your different sides. The shortest side, the longest side, and the third side. All right, it says that your longest side is 4 inches longer than the shortest side. But did they say how long the short side was? No. So I would put what for the short side?
X.
X. Very good. And then my longest side is 4 inches longer than twice the shortest side. Twice means what? 2 times, right? So 2 times the shortest side, or 2x, and 4 inches longer means plus 4. Good. All right, then the third side is 3 inches less than twice the shortest side. So again, twice the shortest side. How do I write that?
2 times x.
2 times x. And it said 3 less. Yes, so minus 3. Very good. Okay, and again, we're talking about perimeter. So what do I do with all the sides?
Add them up.
Add them up. So I have an
Round
x
them up.
here and a 2x here, which would be 3x, and then another 2x here,
4.
5x altogether.
Oh.
All right. Then I go back and add the constants. I've got a positive 4 and a negative 3, which would be
1.
positive 1. Good. Is 46 for a perimeter. So equals 46.
And you just solve, right?
Yep.
Minus 1.
Very good.
9. 9.
how do you get 9?
5 divided by 45.
Dividing 45 by 5.
Is that wrong?
Alright, so x is 9.
Isn't it 46?
They want us to take 46 minus 1, like we said,
yeah.
we subtract the 1, right? But they didn't just ask for x, they said to find the longest side. So what would I do with the 9?
Plug it in.
Plug it back in. So take it, plug it into the longest side, yes. So 2, but instead of x, we now know it's good, plus 4.
18.
22, good. So the longest side is going to be 22 inches. All right.
What do you think?
Okay. All right. So from here, it's just more practice of what we've already been doing. So if there are variables on the same side, we need to combine. If they're on separate sides, we need to move them. If we've got parentheses, we got to distribute, right? So on number 1, what should we do first?
Distribute with 3.
Very good. So 3 times 2 would give us good, and 3 times v.
3v.
So I got 6 plus 3v, minus 4v.
V plus 16.
Good.
And then you put together, or do whatever with 4v and 3v.
Very good.
And 1v.
So when I combine like terms, I'm putting them together as they are, right? 3 minus 4 would be negative, yes. So 6 minus 1v equals v plus 16. Then what should we do?
And then you would, let's,
Yeah, we can do that. We can add 1v. So I add 1v.
6 minus 1 or 2v
so that's 2v and then
So 6
equals
equals
2v
2v.
plus 16.
Nice.
and then minus 16, so that'd be 10.
Very good. Positive or negative?
Negative 10.
Negative 10.
And 2v, so that'd be 5.
Very good. We got to divide.
Negative 5.
Yes. So we do get negative 5. Nice. Good job.
That's up to
2g minus 4
All right. So what am I going to do first on number 2?
equals 2.
you want to distribute.
Distribute. So 2 times g would be
2g.
good.
2 minus 4 minus 4 equals 2 minus 6.
Very good.
But g. Don't forget the
Yes.
g's. 2g.
So he said we also need to distribute on the other side, and he said we would get 2g minus 6.
And then you have 4g minus 4 on the other side.
Okay, so on the other side, it's actually 2g minus 4 minus 4, right?
Wait, I put positive.
Yeah. Well, you're wrong.
A positive times a negative is a negative, so it's a negative.
Let's be correct.
Okay, now before we start doing anything, I combine like terms, right? What can I combine right now?
You can combine
The negative
g's.
4s. What is negative 4 minus 4?
0.
They're all negatives.
Negative 8.
Negative 8, good. So I'll have 2g minus 8 equals 2g minus 6.
Wait, why would it be negative 8?
Negative 4 and negative 4, we put them together.
Would
They're
it be
like
positive?
terms.
No.
They're all negatives. Negative 4 minus 4. That's negative 8. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so 2 times g was 2g, right? And 2 times negative 2 was negative 4. And there was also already a negative 4. So I just brought it down.
And then after you would do like mine, you do the plus 8.
Okay. So we're going to add 8 to both sides.
Yep. Be plus 2.
So 2g equals 2g plus 2.
And then after you do minus
2g, right?
2g, and after g will equal 2.
What is 2g minus 2g though?
0.
0. It's gone, right? So now I have 0 equals 2. But does 0 equal 2?
Mm-mm.
No. So because this is not a true statement, I would have to say this is false. Therefore, my answer is no solution.
I don't like that one bit.
Okay, or you can use this symbol here to denote no solution. It basically just means the empty set. There is no answer.
So it's just like random letters or random numbers and letters.
It's just saying that the statement that we were left with wasn't true. Therefore, like here, my set would have been the answer of -5, but here there's nothing in the answer. So it's just the empty
So they're
set.
just like meaningless numbers.
As long as it's not a true statement, if it's false, like 0 = 2, my answer is no solution because that doesn't make any sense.
That's gonna help pay taxes.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay, flip it over onto the back.
Oh god.
All right, on number 3, what am I going to do first? Distribute. So I got 3 times m, which is
3m
good, and 3 times 5.
plus 15 minus 6
Equals
3m
plus
plus 6. 9.
3m
And does this equal?
plus 9. All right, so we just distributed on both sides, right? I distributed the 3 into this parenthesis. I distributed the 3 into that parenthesis. Now we have a whole bunch of pieces. What should I do now?
Or subtract the 15 and 6.
Yeah, put them together. So what is 15 minus 6?
9.
Very good. So I really have 3m plus 9 equals 3m plus 9. So what should I do now?
Minus 9.
Okay.
Alright.
And they cancel, right? Or give me 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. So now I have 3m equals 3m. Now what should I do? Not yet.
Subtract.
We got to put them on the same side. Yeah, so we're going to subtract.
Equals 0.
It does. On both sides, right? So 0 equals 0. Is that true? Does 0 equal 0? Yes. Okay. So
It's
because I had a true answer, my answer would be all real numbers.
Oh my gosh.
I'm failing this.
Comes geometry again.
This is not geometry. This is algebra 1. This is the symbol for all real numbers. It's a capital R with 2 lines. So that way you don't have to write out that whole sentence every single time.
This is algebra.
Oh, feels that.
All right. So you still solve it the same way you've been solving. We're just saying that if you end up with a statement that's false, my answer is no solution. If you end up with a statement that's true, my answer is all solutions. Okay? All right? So that's what it says in these boxes right here. When solving equations with variables on both sides, when do we get each of the following answers? If you get all of the variables to go away, like we did in numbers 2 and 3, then your answer would be no solution, which is this symbol here. Okay? This happens when all the variables cancel out. And you are left with a false statement. Cancel out. So an example of a false statement would be like 0 equals 2. That's not true, right? Or -6 equals 5. Not true. Anytime you end up with something that's not true, your answer is no solution, which is this symbol here. All right? But on the other hand, like number 3, if those variables cancel out again, but you're left with a true statement, your answer is all real numbers, which is this symbol here. Again, this happens when those variables cancel out. But this time you're left with a true statement. So for example, like 0 equals 0, that's true. Or -3 equals -3, that's true. So we have not changed a single thing about how we solve. We're just saying if you happen to have variables that cancel out, these would be the two answers you would give. All right? So nothing's changed. All right, then we got one more example. This one says, to write an equation for this situation and solve, there are two long-distance phone companies competing for Derek's business. The first phone company charges a flat rate of $5.50 per month, and then 3 cents per minute, while the other company charges 5 cents per minute. Okay, we're trying to compare when these will cost the same. At what point in the month will that happen? Okay, so the first phone company is going to charge you how much, no matter how much you talk on the phone that month? With their flat rate.
$5.50.
$5.50, right. They're going to charge me $5.50 every month, no matter what.
Plus 0.03x.
Yes. Plus that 3 cents per minute. Okay, and I want this to be the same, right? That's what it says
So
here.
equals.
So equals. Did the other company charge a monthly fee?
No.
No, they just charged per minute, which was
0.05x.
0.05x. There we go. All right.
Getting there.
Yes. So now we just need to solve. So what should we do first?
Subtract 0.03.
Right. Subtract that 0.03x. So I'll have
With these 0.02.
550 equals 0.02x. Then what should we do?
Divide.
Or
So 550 divided by, yes, would give me 275x. Which means they would have to talk on the phone for how many minutes? 275 minutes before their bills would cost exactly the same, no matter which company that they use. After 275, then company number 2 is going to end up costing. Okay.